The greatest threat to the Constitution is not ignorance alone. It's when responsible citizens choose to remain silent. An individual can make a meaningful contribution to protecting India's constitutional values without holding public office. The Constitution is ultimately sustained by the actions of citizens, institutions, and the rule of law. A practical approach is to focus on lawful, peaceful, and constructive participation rather than assuming that any one group or ideology is solely responsible for challenges facing the country. Here are simple things you can do from home. 1. Read and understand the Constitution. Read the Preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and directive principles. Learn what your rights are and what responsibilities accompany them. 2. Verify information before sharing it. Don't forward messages, videos, or images without checking reliable sources. This helps reduce misinformation that can increase social tensions. 3. Vote responsibly. Study candidates' records, policies, and integrity rather than relying only on slogans, caste, religion, or social media campaigns. 4. Respect people with different opinions. Healthy disagreement is part of a constitutional democracy. Avoid abusive language and encourage fact-based discussions. 5. Report illegal content and activities. If you encounter online scams, hate speech, or content that appears to incite violence, report it to the relevant platform or authorities instead of engaging with it. 6. Support constitutional values in everyday life. Treat everyone equally regardless of religion, caste, gender, language, or region. Oppose discrimination peacefully. 7. Stay informed from multiple reliable sources. 11. Pay taxes honestly and follow the law. Civic responsibility contributes to public institutions and governance. 12. Promote national unity. Celebrate India's linguistic, cultural, and religious diversity while respecting the country's laws and constitutional framework. Regarding anti-national forces, people often use the term anti-national differently depending on their political views. In a constitutional democracy, it is important to distinguish between peaceful criticism of the government or public policy, which is generally a legitimate part of democratic life. Illegal activities such as terrorism, espionage, violent extremism, or incitement to violence, which should be addressed through lawful authorities and due process. Avoid making assumptions about individuals or groups without credible evidence, and rely on legal institutions rather than rumors or social media claims. A simple daily routine, 10 to 15 minutes. Read one page of the Constitution. Verify one news story before sharing it. Learn about one public policy issue. Help one person understand their civic rights or responsibilities. Perform one act that promotes harmony or public service. By consistently practicing these habits, an individual can contribute to preserving the constitutional values of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity while supporting India's democratic institutions through lawful and peaceful means.